Okay, don't look at the questions. This
You're
is.
asking me the questions?
I'm going to ask you the questions. I'm in charge. This is my meeting. Hi, we're big little lions.
Oh,
That is Paul Otten.
that is Helen.
What? What?
Helen.
We are far, far away from each other. I'm on Vancouver Island. And where are you, Paul?
I'm somewhere in the wilds of Ohio.
Ooh. Okay, so we got a nomination for Best Album in the Folk Singer-Songwriter category.
Indeed, we did.
Woo! And we've got questions to answer. So, Paul, would you describe the moment?
Ask.
Well, I'm going to ask, you're going to answer. And then maybe I'll answer too. Describe the moment you first learnt you were nominated for an Independent Music Award. And who did you tell first?
I found out through you, Helen. And I was surprised. Elated, in fact.
I knew you were going to say elated.
I believe I told my wife, Jenny, first.
And you know what? Guess who I told first?
Trevor.
I told my husband. I shouted at the stairs, "Hey, Trev, we've been nominated for an Independent Music Award."
Yeah. Why wouldn't we tell him?
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I told my cat first, actually. Okay, number 2.
What was your cat's reaction?
I'll go get her. I can show you. My cat's reaction was this. What does this nomination mean to you as an artist and for your career or our career?
It's a nice boost for our career. Any kind of award and recognition, I think, is a nice little boost, a little ego boost, and maybe a little bit of energizer into, especially in this weird times. In these weird times that we're going through.
What's happening now, Paul? Is there something happening in the world?
There's something. I don't know. There's something in there. But I think all of us need a little boost and a reminder that our hard work has paid off.
What I found cool about it was this is the first award nomination for this album because it was only out in October, so it hasn't been in the cycle for other things yet. So that was exciting.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's a prediction of things to come.
Let's hope.
All right.
Maybe this album will live better in the pandemic world.
Number 3.
It is called Inside Voice.
Oh, it is called, yes. What's it about, Paul?
A pandemic. We predicted it. In fact, way back in October, we knew it was going to happen. We're soothsayers.
Because this whole album is about mental health, which let's face it, we're all struggling with right now. Apart from one person, I know one person who's loving it. They're going, "This is great." Anyway, number 3. Describe your work in 5 words.
Musical work?
Your work in 5 words. What's our work?
Our work in 5 words.
Tell you what, you say a word, then I'll say a word. You say a word.
Jolly.
Hopeful.
Thoughtful.
Hopeful. No, that's twice.
Melodic.
Harmonies. There we go.
Lyrical.
That was 5. That's 6 words. You can't have 6 words. Cross that one off.
I want to get the last word.
Oh, we do. Number 4, second to last question, penultimate question, if you will. How does being an independent artist influence your work creatively? Is it more liberating or challenging?
Okay, repeat the question.
How does being an independent artist influence your work creatively? Is it more liberating or challenging?
It's a little bit of both. It is liberating because there's really no rules as far as where our sound direction is going to go.
That's true. We have people telling us what to do.
And it is challenging. It can be challenging to find something new that sparks creativity sometimes, a new vibe or something. So when you are, I guess, putting your musical tastes everywhere, it can be a challenge to reel it in and to make it a little cohesive. But it is still fun to mess around with.
Agree. Do you notice I'm just agreeing with I am genuinely agreeing with everything you say, which doesn't happen very often. World out there, we're not together. We're like evil. We're like evil siblings. What?
We're 2,000 something miles away.
It's a lot. All right. Question number 5, last one, because they must be getting bored of us now. In your opinion, Paul, what is the most underrated album or song of all time?
Underrated. Oh, that's a tough question.
It is a tough question.
Album of all time.
I'm glad I'm not answering this.
Ben Folds 5 first album.
Yeah.
The first album. Not the one with Kate.
No, I know.
The one with Underground. Their first album, Ben Folds 5.
There we go. I think we've answered all the
questions. Yes, I mean, there's probably a lot I could think of, but
that's a good one. I think it was
Sgt. Pepper's by the Beatles. That's very underrated.
Sorry, I've not heard of that one. What's that? Who are these Beatles? Did they do well in the 60s? They're all right. All right. Should we say bye to the Independent Music Awards people?
Bye, Independent Music Awards.
Thank you for the nomination.
Thanks for the nomination.
Thank you. Stop it.